yo, permission to rant, I'm gonna do it anyways. I am so disappointed, especially in this past week, because I've been seeing the responses online, and I just gotta talk about it. I gotta make a video. I'm gonna use my platform to spread good, just to talk about stuff that's going on. And I'm talking about the fact that there's so many people out there that believe, number one, that the earth is flat, but it's a whole nother discussion. And two, that we never left space, or earth, never went to space. We never went to the moon back in the 60s, and we didn't do this moon thing this past week. You gotta be like a new age level of dumb. Bro, my brand is the 3 idiots. But seeing real idiots online, it hits different. So let's talk about it. Yes, we went to the moon in the 60s, and we went to the moon this past week. You mean to tell me we had people watch the rocket leave, and 10 days later, watched the capsule come back down, and you're telling me that shit didn't happen? I know you never even left your hometown. I know you never went in a plane. So let's talk about everything. So for starters, we're gonna talk about the Apollo program. Apollo program, the whole point of that was to beat Russia and be the first country to get to the moon. We did that shit, not once, but multiple times. There was a lot of Apollo missions that led to that point, and we went there multiple times. They brought back rocks that only exist on the moon. How do you explain that? Oh, maybe like, I don't know, maybe like it crash land, it didn't burn up in the atmosphere. Like, bro, what are we talking about right now? The entire Apollo program had over 400,000 people over the course of it existing. You mean to tell me you got all 400,000 plus people to agree that this is all the lie that we're gonna push? You can't even get 3 people to line up together to do X, Y, and Z without one person doing something stupid. It's 400,000 people, dog. But sure, let's talk about Russia. The whole point of the space race back in the day was to be the first country to get to the moon. It was like the Cold War. Like you want to beat everybody. It was literally a space race. There was a lot of money being funded in NASA at the time just to be the ones to beat Russia. You mean to tell me our biggest adversary at the time saw us and go, damn, I did that shit? You know, fist bump. Like, if everyone want that shit to believe it was fake, it was them. But they saw it and they're like, damn, y'all really did that shit? You win. You better than me, Kakarot. Like, you mean to tell me that shit didn't happen? Like there's so much evidence. You know what pisses me off the most about people that argue this is they always tell you the same thing. I just know better. I don't believe the shit that's being fed to me. And it's like, oh well, what do you think happened? I just know better. They never got evidence ever. I just know better than that. And then they never tell you why. Same people, by the way, that get a math problem that says 6 plus 7. Let me get my calculator out. It's a complicated one. I can do 2 plus 8. I can do 4 plus 6, but 6 plus 7, and not to do a 6, 7 mean. 6 plus 7, that's hard. Oh, that's 13. I'm smart. Same people, by the way. You mean tell me you can do better math than all these scientists and stuff that came together to do all these space programs over the course of the last, like, 50 plus years? Come on, dog. Come on. But where's the satellites? There's like 14,000 satellites out there. Why can't you see them? Have you ever looked outside? Okay, do this with me. Put me on the phone. Take me outside with you. Okay, look around. Do you see the millions of bugs around you? No, because they're small. The further you are, the harder it is to see them. Same thing in space. It's a vast amount of space. When you go in an airplane, which I know some of you dumb motherfuckers who believe this have never been in an airplane, but when you go in an airplane and you look down, what do you not see? Cars, people. Why? Because you're far away, dog. You're far away. Same thing in space. You're far away. Science fiction also has probably messed up a lot of people because people are like, where's all the asteroids and stuff? It's a lot of space. Like when you see all those like space races and stuff in anime and movies, that's just dramatized in a movie. In space, it's like far apart. You can like, easily navigate between it. I don't think, I'm sure it exists somewhere, but those like astral fields don't exist the same way they do in real life. Well, we never went to the moon though. I can prove it. How? There's man-made structures on the moon right now. You can literally get like a laser pointer, like a strong one, and point it, and it's gonna bounce back because there's mirrors up there left by people that went there. Bro, you got me breaking character over here talking about science and stuff. My entire brain is being part of the 3 idiots, but like, holy shit, it's like this past week, it just gets worse and worse. And for the longest, I thought it was a meme. I thought people were just going with the bit. It's really easy to follow this one thing and be like, yeah, this is funny, like the rage bait. And I'm sure some of that actually is the case. But oh my God, people are just like actively going online and being dumb. And even in the comments of this video, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people like, but wait a minute. There's evidence to literally every little thing out there. Well, how do you make the capsule go from 25,000 miles per hour to slow down? It's called friction, jackass. Friction. This, you see this? It's getting warm. Friction. That's how you slow down stuff. Friction with the heat shield, and it slows it down to slow enough, and then parachutes pop out and slow it down. Well, how come there was no steam when it hit the water? It was pretty hot. It's called a heat shield. It absorbs the heat. That's why it was made. Oh. Bro. Well, how come we haven't gone back since they cut funding? Back in the day, the whole point of the space race was to literally beat other countries. And when we did that, every single time when they went back, there was less and less interest. And with less and less interest, there was less of a reason to do it. And then they just started cutting funding. I think like the funding difference between the 60s and today is cartoonishly different. Even when we went to the moon this past week, they were talking about like, yeah, I should cut NASA's funding by 40%. Like, bro, this is cool. You know, as humans, the one thing I feel like we should be all proud of is when we come together and do something cool. Like, there's a lot of beef in the world, bro. Countries hate each other. There's all this division across the planet. But when we come together and do something cool, I feel like that's the one time we should be like, yo, differences aside, this is cool. Let's shake hands on it. And you still got people talking about like, I don't know, dog. I can't do 2 + 7, but like, I don't think that happened. Come on, man. I just challenge everybody out there to just do a little bit of research. If I can get this information, anybody can, dog. It's like, well, how come we haven't gone back? Again, the funding was cut. The whole purpose of these Artemis missions, and this is why it's so cool to me, and that's why I'm so like excited about this. The whole point of Artemis missions is by like 2030, 2028, is to start building a base up there. That's so damn cool. You didn't tell me within that many years, which is really, really around the corner, by that many years, we can have people in orbit and on the moon at any given time. That's fucking tight, dog. What are you talking about? Well, we got people over here talking about like, I don't know, man, this just doesn't make sense to me because I know. Why do you know? What's your evidence? Because I guarantee you, whatever evidence you think is gonna be disproven within 2 seconds of just Googling it. I know people rather just talk to Grok than Googling it because that's where we're at today. Oh, it was AI. We saw it in person, dog. I watched it land. I watched it come back from space, San Diego. Granted, it was a little speck, but like, you know, I saw it and all the boats and stuff. Like, oh my God, bro. I don't know, man. Look, I'm sorry I gotta get on here and just rant in this Monday afternoon, but like, it's just things like that. I'm just like, of all things, I'm like, we want this to be, we want to put our funds into this. We want to get to the next level and discover stuff. Like, what are we doing? Hey, shout out to the astronauts. Again, astronauts are real heroes. That shit is so cool to me. Again, no matter which side you side with, I think it's just cool as humanity to come together, especially like with all the stuff that happens recently. For once in a many, many years, we come together for one cool thing, whether we're curing diseases or we're going to space or teaming up with each other. I feel like that should be the essence of humanity. And bro, when they came back, Christina, she was like, that's one of the astronauts, she was like, Earth, you are crew. Planet Earth, you are crew. That shit is a bar. The way that they were crewed together in that little pod, we as a planet are crew. That shit goes hard. Why are we fighting amongst ourselves? Why are we so divided? Why are we just doing all this? Oh, God. If you're here for, you know, this stupid content, you know, I will be back again tomorrow. I got you, but just one time, I gotta discuss this. It's like, it's just, and I'm sure I'm missing some more things I want to bring up because this is a couple of talking points that people always bring up in regards to all this. Like, there's even people that think the Earth is flat. Like, if the Earth was flat and it was like a giant line, what would be the point of pushing that line? The government one day came together like, yeah, let's just convince everybody the Earth is round. It'd be hilarious. Like, I know better. I'm not gonna listen to them. Like, oh my God. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in regards to that. I want to say a big congrats to the crew for doing something amazing. I cannot wait to see what happens next. I believe the next step is going to be to orbit, right? Orbit, and then the Artemis mission after that, they want to actually land. And for the first time ever, they want to keep. This also went viral, by the way. They said for the first time ever, we want to be in orbit and on the planet at the same time. And people try to be like, oh, first time ever on the moon. Together. When we went to the moon originally, they just always landed. This time they want to keep someone in orbit and also on the planet at the same time, or on the moon at the same time. That shit's cool. That's the goal. And at some point, we're gonna start building a base up there, and it's just sick. anyways, let me know your thoughts about all that. Again, congrats to the astronaut, congrats to NASA. That shit's tight. And eventually, maybe we'll even go further. I know Mars is a bit more of a difficult one. I believe it takes like, what, 8 months, 9 months to get there. And it's a one-way trip. Mars is also very, very brutal. People probably would die frame one from landing there. But I think their atmosphere is a bit more, is like way more thinner. So it's like gonna be like easier to get off and on, something like that. Don't know all the science there, but I'm saying that, you know, like it's out there. I think it's just cool. Advancing together as a race is cool. Planet Earth, you are a crew. That shit goes hard. That's it. Let me know your thoughts, where you stand with that. Anything you want to discuss or add to it. If there's any other facts you want to toss in there in regards to space and all these missions, by all means, go for it. And if anyone's out there just questioning it, and especially if you're coming to question it with like what honest, like you just want to know, feel free to answer each other's questions. But if you're gonna be one of those people that's gonna be like, nope, don't believe it, don't care, la 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 la, I can't help you. We can't help you. That said, yeah, I'll see you guys in the comments of this video.